for the 4th week of January 2025. This week we have I'm the Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire. This is an isekai manga. The main prospect of it is that the guy gets reincarnated and wants to do evil things. However, every single evil thing he tries to do is actually pretty good and makes the people around him happy. The story is as follows. The main character, before being reincarnated, had a wife and a kid. However, he was planted with some false death. As sad as his wife divorced him, and he got also accused of cheating on her when he never did that. Then he also gets accused of committing fraud by the company, and even more false debt gets planted on him. All of this is then revealed to the main character in his deathbed. And it's revealed by a character who is called the Guide in this manga. The Guide is a sort of god-like character who feeds off of people's misery. And it's also revealed that everything bad that happens to him, the Guide actually made it happen with his powers. As such, seeing that the entire world had taken advantage of him, the main character is allowed to reincarnate by the guide, who doesn't tell him anything about him being evil and stuff. And so, being given a second chance at life, having such a miserable death in his original world, he decides that he will be evil, even if he is really, really bad at it. Now, the guide, as he isekais the main character, actually kind of lies, of course, and gives him a pretty awful setup in life. He does give the main character a few options to choose from when he's being reincarnated, and the world where he's sent to is a science and magic type thing where there are mechs and stuff, but there is also magic. People in that world do live up to around 600 years, I think it's specified at the start. So the story does actually occur through a massive amount of time. The main character, I think in the current arc, he's actually in his 60s but looks like someone who is 20 years old. Now, the setup is indeed of a comedy manga because everything that happens goes wrong in the favor of the main character. It is an OPMC type of thing, so you should be expecting, of course, moments where the main character is just overwhelmingly powerful, and also that his subordinates are just also overwhelmingly powerful compared to everyone else. Now, the art style of this manga is honestly really, really good. It's quite pleasant to look at, and the action scenes that do happen are really well drawn overall. You do get to see the action, even if it's mostly a magic thing or laser beams firing. Like, most of them tend to be over within one panel or two because that's just kind of the setup that they've given to the main character. Another thing worth noting is that this is a light novel adaptation and they adapted a lot of the text. The chapters are only 26 pages long, but they do take just about as if it was 50 pages long to read because there's a ton of text. The translation is being done by Platinum Crown, and honestly it's pretty good. There are very, very few issues, there are a fair few references here and there that you might spot. The redraws they do are also really good, so it's just pleasant to look at. The only bad thing is that they do tend to upload them to their website and then do mass releases on other websites, so if you are reading only on Mangadex, you will be a bit behind from time to time. It is worth noting though that they haven't been doing that recently, so if you read on Mangadex, you're actually up to date. Now that's going to be it for this video, hope you enjoyed, and see ya.